Now welcome back to the another class, continuing the same chapter. Now topic is magnetic field due to a current carrying circular wire of infinite length using Ampere's law. So here we will consider first a circular wire. This is here the circular wire. Its radius is suppose A. Now a current is flowing through this wire. So suppose current is flowing in any direction, here I, and this is the center. So first of all, the points may be here outside, maybe on the surface, and maybe inside the wire. So we will discuss all these three conditions. First of all, case 1. When point is outside here, this point is suppose P1 and it is at a distance R from the center. Consider here, in this case we will see that this R is greater than A. So we will write R is greater than A. Consider here an Amperian loop passing through the point P1. This is here. So at this point, if the direction of the current is in this direction, then magnetic field will be in this direction, that is B. And consider here a small element dl of this Amperian loop. As we know here, according to Ampere's circular law, B dot dl, this will be equals to mu naught I, and B and dl both are in the same direction, so we can write here B dl cos 0 degree, and this equals to mu naught I. So here we can write integration of B dl, this equals to mu naught I, because cos 0 degree equals to 1. So again we can write B integration of dl is equals to mu naught I. So B into integration of dl, this is equals to circumference of this, that will be here 2 pi r, because its radius is r, it is r distance away from the center. This equals to mu naught I. Then B equals to mu naught I by 2 pi r. So we can write here now, this is the magnetic field, and from here we can say B is inversely proportional to the r. From here B is inversely proportional to r, mu naught is constant, 2 pi is constant, I is also constant. So it depends upon value of r. So graph of r and B, that will be here outside like that. Now we can say that magnetic field intensity at a point outside the point, the wire varies inversely proportional to the distance. So here we will discuss here the next case. In the next case we will consider here this point is not outside on the surface of the wire. it is at a distance, this r equals to a here. So from here Amperian loop, then r will be equals to a. So in the case number 2, we will say when r equals to a, so we will write r equals to a. So equation which was given earlier, that is b equals to mu naught by 2 pi I by, in that case it was r written, but if r is equals to a, then we will write here a. So this is here the magnetic field on the surface of the wire. Now again we are going to say inside the wire. So inside the wire there may be the two cases. First of all, we know very well from the electrostatics, charges are on the surface and current flows on through the surface of the conductor. So here we will see the value of the current. Here we will see the value of the current inside the wire is 0. We know here B equals to mu naught by 2 pi, then I by R. But value of I inside is 0, so magnetic field will be 0. Now we will consider if the current is uniformly distributed throughout the cross section of the wire, then we can say here in the different ways. So first of all, we are going to find out the value of the current through this portion, and its radius is r. It is inside the wire. So first of all, we will find the value of the current through this cross section. Definitely its radius was a, so we will say that value of the current through this only, that will be equals to the current flowing through the unit cross sectional area, that will be I by pi a square. And we are going to find out from here. Now this is the current flowing through the unit cross sectional area, and we are going to find out the current through this area. So if we multiply this, then we can say here this is the value of the current flowing through this cross sectional area. So according to Ampere's circuital law, we will write integration B dot dl, this is equals to mu naught I dash, this area now, because the current is flowing through only this much area. So here we can say then integration of B dl cos 0 degree, this equals to mu naught value of I dash from here, then I by pi a square into pi r square. So integration of B dl is equals to mu naught I by pi a square into pi r square. So B integration of dl, this equals to mu naught I by pi a square into pi r square. So this is b into dl. This is 2 pi r. 2 pi r equals to mu naught by I pi a square, then pi r square. This will be here. B equals to mu naught I by pi a square into pi r square by 2 pi r. Now after cancellation we can say this pi is cancelled, this 1 r is cancelled, then it is mu naught by 2 pi. Here I 1 r is cancelled from here, only r by a square. This is here the value of magnetic field intensity inside the wire. So from here we can say only a r is variable, so we can say b varies r. So graph of the magnetic field versus r inside the wire is in straight line. And this is suppose here now the value of A, the surface of the area, and outside we will find that it is like that here. Here we can say B varies R and B varies 1 by R. Now this is here now today end of this chapter. Thank you and